So I've got a question for the men. Tell me why you're done. Tell me why you don't want to have a partner in life. Tell me why it's more worth it to be single than to have a partner.
I wouldn't say that I'm done, but I can wholeheartedly say the content I chose to consume over the last couple of years around dating and relationships, spouted by men online.
It's a woman's nature to never be satisfied.
Women can't love you, bro.
She's always going to be looking at you saying, is this the best I can do?
Hasn't exactly motivated me and inspired me to want to get myself out there.
The woman does not care if you are happy in the relationship.
There is no such thing as a good girl.
I developed trust issues.
As long as she gets what she wants out of the relationship, your feelings are inconsequential to her.
Became more skeptical of women.
The only difference between a good girl and a bad girl is that the good girls ain't been caught yet.
Which didn't come from my experiences with women, it came from consuming content like this.
You are delusional if you think that your girlfriend doesn't have a backup guy or multiple backup guys.
The entire rhetoric around pursuing, dating, relationships, or even marriage is entirely negative and cynical.
The reason why women initiate divorce breakups on an overwhelming level is because they think the grass is always greener on the other side.
The narrative that's painted is that women are incapable of taking responsibility for their actions.
If a man cheats, he's a piece of shit. If a woman cheats, a man's a piece of shit because he failed to meet her needs.
And don't take any accountability for their behavior either.
Him, he can't control himself and he's an animal. A woman, she's on a journey of self-discovery and she had to find the truth of what's in her heart.
Maybe I innocently searched up something about women or dating, and it wasn't long before I was sucked down the rabbit hole.
You are responsible for her happiness, not her, because they are not accountable.
That even if you believe in yourself to be a good man and wish to do good in the world, because it makes you feel good,
women are gonna betray you.
that doesn't fucking matter.
It's a fact of life.
No matter what transpires, it's always your fault as a man.
Something goes wrong in the relationship, it's your fault. Whether or not you can control it or not, you still have to take responsibility.
Even though you did everything you could do to prevent it, it's your fault. Even though you've been the best husband in the world, even though you've been every checklist that she had on that checklist board, even though you Superman, it's still your fault. Damn, that's female nature for you. And they can still stay the same because it's your fault. They can never take accountability for their actions.
That women don't care about who you are as a man, they only care about what you provide them.
All women are fucking gold diggers.
Which is just money and resources.
Some are just better at hiding the fucking shovel.
All you end up doing is keeping women that you're romantically involved with at a safe distance.
Women will only like you for what you can provide for them.
If you have your doubts about being able to offer women anything, you become less inclined to want to pursue it and give it a try.
They will only see like how much water can they take from your well. And if that well dries up, they're gonna leave.
And I will admit, it's very easy to have tunnel vision and have your blinders on.
She's not your girl, it's just your turn.
If you're continuously hearing the same message over and over again.
No woman on this planet wants to settle for a man that they feel like they could do better.
Which is why it's been incredibly beneficial for me to hear the perspective from other people outside of this male space. The stuff I've learned from women's perspective has been eye-opening and beneficial. But even the viewpoints from the men outside of this space that have showcased to me the types of characteristics of the type of man I wish to aspire to be.
And unfortunately, a lot of these women feel like you are not their best option.
I'd rather not be an option at all.
That's why there's women that will not feel bad that they leave you and cheat on you.
Then experience the heartbreak that I will inevitably experience, according to this rhetoric, which has just led me to emotionally shut down and disassociate.
Because at the end of the day, you just aren't her best option.
In hindsight, I wouldn't say that I'm done, because to be honest, I really haven't given it a fair crack.
Never have that kind of relationship in a world where you're always afraid to take the first step, because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road.
And this doesn't just play out in my romantic relationships, it leaks out into other areas of my life too.
Why are so many guys single today?
I struggle with all the pressure and hitting the mark.
Because they suck.
Struggling to meet this apparent expectation to become above average.
Dude, the average guy is shit.
I have to strive to become the best version of myself just for a chance or an opportunity to be considered as an option for a woman who by this rhetoric is just going to use me anyway.
Women can't love you.
This video is just to paint a picture, to show how I ended up thinking the way I did, how I'm trying to head in a better direction. And I don't want to have a negative view on women because it's not fair to them. None of it makes me feel good. I don't want to be single for the rest of my life, but I don't necessarily have a plan of action. Maybe it just starts with this video as some sort of acknowledgement. I dug myself into this hole and that's my fault, and it's 100% my responsibility to climb and find my way out of it.